All right, day 2. My guy is there on site before me. He's going to be moving down that product for me, stacking them very nicely and staging them for me. We are going to compact and amend the subsoil. We are going to get our non-woven geotextile in and moving some of our HPB on top of that. I'm going to be digging the trench for the gas line while my guy is moving that product down for me. And that's where we need to be at by the end of day 2 to ensure that we are hitting our benchmarks for this job and remaining profitable. So one of the screws actually fell out of this while I was using it. You can see there. So what was happening was the chain was going, but it actually pulls this down and the chain stops. So I was able to find this in the pile that we've dug up in this trench, and we're back in business once we get this back in. End of day 2, and we're exactly somewhat where we need to be, probably about 2 hours behind But thankful to have my guy show up on a Saturday that was willing to work on the weekend for me, bring that product down for me, because I was not wanting to get into that. Again, this is not quite tight access job, but with the slope coming down that hill, we can't get a machine back there. We can't get the product right into the backyard on this, which is typical for most of our projects with tight access, but we can generally get a machine back there. That's the problem with this project. So we are doing this the hard way. Trench is in, that's 115 feet, it's 18 inches below grade, and that needs to be cleaned up a little bit before the gas guy comes. He's coming Monday or Tuesday. It gave me a little bit of troubles. The screw was coming undone at the head, and the screw was getting lost in the trench, and I had to sift through it a couple of times. It fell right off. And what that does is it swivels the head, the chain completely stops running, and I need to find that screw and put it on. What I ended up doing was having a screwdriver on me at all times and just tightening it every 3 feet. So I would throw that screwdriver behind me 3 feet, trench to that point. That would remind me that the screwdriver's there. I need to take a look at the screw and tighten it. And a little bit of troubles, but ultimately I couldn't do any trenching job without that machine. And like I said, my business operates a lot in tight access situations. So there's probably 1 or 2 projects like this a year where we can't get a machine in the backyard. We're going to do a synthetic base install. We're going to use a sod cutter, and maybe we're doing a gas fire pit and we can't get a machine back there. This thing saves us like you wouldn't believe on this type of job. So on my first job where I did a gas fire pit install and I was doing that 18-inch deep trench, it was around 115 linear feet as well, and I did that by hand. That was not fun. That was incredibly stupid. I should have invested in that Geo Ripper right off the bat. I calculated that after 1,000 linear feet on that thing, it's paid itself off in terms of labor savings costs on a job. So it's a no-brainer to me. We've definitely hit that 1,000 linear feet this season alone. It's paid itself off in terms of labor savings for us right away. Can't complain too much about it. Hi, can I get a large iced coffee? And 2 smile cookies, please.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Step to the window.
I hope you don't see how dirty my truck is. Cheers.